Hello and welcome to week 23. This is Sleepy Nix and I'm just giving you my weekly update. Figured I can go ahead and get this done and hopefully get it started on uploading while I'm away at work, as well as my husband. Blah. So nobody will be here to mess with the internet and slow it down. So, really great news. This morning I hit Wonderland at 199 pounds. I know it's just 1 pound less than last week, but to me it's a huge deal. And to people who are pre-sleeve, you may not, you kind of look at it and go, but to support groups is one of the big things, is to hit Wonderland. Wonderland is when you get into the 100s and you're no longer 300 or 200 pounds. So I can truthfully say I am not 200 pounds. I am 199 pounds. And that means I'm that much closer to my goal. So that's awesome. Another thing to watch for, I wanted to let you guys know, is letting yourself eat like too much. Like, instead of eating what you can after you're 4 months out, 3 months out, don't try to, look at it and go, oh, I'm getting full, waiting for the hiccups isn't a good idea. I'm finding that out. It's not a good idea, because you start to be able to eat more food and you're stretching your stomach out, which you don't want to do. I mean, the whole point was to have restriction on the amount of food that you can eat. Yes, you want to be able to eat more than, originally. You don't want to be down to 2 ounces. That's not good. I've seen a lot of people do pouch resets where they will eat very, very little food back down to where they were like when they were 3 months out or 2 months out. And that's not good. If you ask a nutritionist, they'll tell you as you go out from your surgery date, you should be able to go up to a certain amount. Everybody's nutritionist is going to be different, but mainly I think they all agree that you don't want to be sticking around your 2 ounces or your quarter cup of food. If you get out to half a cup of food, that's not a bad thing. My nutritionist is saying once you're over a year out, you can almost eat a cup of food, which is not bad. I mean, a lot of people go, well, I'm eating too much food. And I've been doing that. I've kind of looked at it and go, I'm eating too much food. And I have to remind myself the amount of food that I used to eat. I ate very healthy things. I ate lots of vegetables and protein. I love fish. I'd rather have a salad than cake. I know I'm weird. Although I do have cravings for icing, cake icing, like especially the store-bought stuff, and I know that stuff's just pretty much lard with sugar in it, but it's, I know it's bad. It's really bad. It's like the cone heads with butter. Butter! But anyway, pop culture reference that a lot of younger people probably won't understand unless you've actually watched the Coneheads from SNL. Anyway, getting back to it, yes, stay around your amount, the suggested amount that is on the paperwork that your nutritionist probably gave you during your pre-op appointment. It's usually a week before surgery or 2 weeks before surgery. Sometimes it's a couple of days before surgery. And they'll give you paperwork on what you should be sticking to. You can even look it up online if you didn't get any information from a nutritionist. Some Surgeons don't require you to see a nutritionist, but I don't know why you wouldn't. Um, Another thing was people wondering about carbs and feeling guilty about it. There was somebody in my support group that was very upset at herself. She was so angry and depressed at herself over the fact that she had mashed potatoes. She said she ate her protein first, and she had some mashed potatoes. And she was so mad at herself. I was like, why? I'll tell you a little thing right now. My nutritionist actually has this little plate. You know, you have the food pyramid thing. This is different. You know, it's totally different. It actually has mapped out what, you know, what size protein you should have, what size carbs, what size fruits and vegetables, whatever, on this little plate. It's about the size of a pie plate, a dessert plate. And that's what we're supposed to be eating off of, dessert plates, not bigger plates. And I kind of started doing that, and I no, go back. Just ended up getting sick because you're eating too much. But on this little plate, she has little fake food. Looks very real. It's weird. She's got a little thing of fish and green beans and mashed potatoes. Yes, mashed potatoes. She has mashed potatoes on that plate. And it's about, you know, 2 tablespoons of mashed potatoes. Once you get to the point where you can have that amount of food, a piece of fish, some green beans, and some mashed potatoes. It looks like 2 tablespoons of green beans, 2 tablespoons of mashed potatoes, and a thing of fish. And she's like, I know you're not going to eat all that, but that is the suggested amount of food that you should have. And be careful about eating salad because that can stretch your pouch. Pouch being the bottom of your sleeve. So don't feel really bad if you have fast food or carbs or anything like that. I even talked to her about fast food. I said fast food, like mashed potatoes. But fast food is one of them. French fries, you know, if you have a couple of French fries, oh my God, you know, don't shoot yourself in the foot. You're not, you know, doing anything horrible as long as you don't do it on a daily basis. You're not going out and ordering from 2 different restaurants like some people did before surgery. You're not that person anymore. You don't do those things. You couldn't do those things. It would make you sick. You don't want to eat too much fast food. It will make you sick. Your body will just reject it. But I will completely own up to this. I have gone to Checkers, and I've gotten a checker burger and small fry. Did I eat it all in one sitting? No, I did not eat it all in one sitting. I had half the hamburger. I had 2 fries, and I let it sit in the bag, and I went grocery shopping. And then 3 hours later, I had the rest of the hamburger and a couple more fries and shared the rest with my dogs, which is really bad. You're not supposed to, but I know a lot of people who are dog people are going to go, oh no, don't feed fast food to your dogs. It's a treat to them. It's like a once in a while, maybe once in a couple of months, they'll get something like that. So usually they get carrots and ice cubes and potatoes and apples. Those are their treats. Or a tiny bacon strip, you know, the big bacon strip things. They're like, but it's generic. It's for going into the dog crate that's behind me. That's your Jasper. But do not feel horrible because you went out and you had food. You went out and had fast food. My nutritionist actually said, and this is actually two different nutritionists that I talked to about it. This is before surgery, and we were talking about the foods I was eating, and I said, yeah, once a week before grocery shopping, me and my husband, or just me by myself, would go and get some fast food. And it's not a lot, it's usually 1 sandwich, and we'd share some fries. I didn't eat a lot then, as far as fast food goes, because I knew it was really, really bad for me. And the things that I ate a lot of were the stuff that's good for you. but it is the quantity that I was having issues with, and also my hormone issues with PCOS. I ate a lot of sweet potatoes and things like that, so it wasn't like I ate too many white potato things. Or red skin potato, whatever, you know what I mean. I didn't eat a lot of potato chips. I did eat a lot of corn chips, or tortilla chips with salsa. That's my big thing, salsa. I love to make my own salsa with rotel and all that stuff. But I haven't done that since surgery. I haven't made my own salsa. I've had chips, but very little, because my husband gets chip dip and he'll hand me a couple of chips with it on there. And I'll nibble on that. But usually it's Triscuits and cheese or cheddar cheese and apple pieces, and I can't ever eat the whole apple, so I share that with the dogs. So yeah, I do eat fast food. A lot of people say, stay away from fast food. I never eat fast food. That's horrible, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. Some of us are okay with it, and our nutritionists are okay with it. Like I said, I had 2 different nutritionists say it's completely fine as long as you're not doing it on a daily basis or all week long or something. If you're doing it once a week and it's just one meal, that's not bad at all. And it's not like I'm out there ordering a Big Mac, you know. Ugh, McDonald's. Anyway, let's stop dropping brand names and move on. So, just to clear that up, carbs are not totally bad. Carbs can be good. People that go totally no carbs, you do not have to do that. That's insane. You're going to end up with like really bad halitosis. If you don't know what that is, it's incredibly bad breath. If you're going completely no carb all the time, I know you have to the first couple of months because of the post-surgery diet. You're trying to get all the protein in you can. But once you can reach your protein goal and you can still eat some more, go ahead and have some carbs. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not going to hurt you unless you're loading up on carbs only and you're not getting all your protein first. Then it's a problem. Don't worry about it. Do not spaz about carbs. Do spaz about getting enough water and protein. Those are your 2 big things. There are people going into hospitals with protein issues and your liquids issues and all that. I keep looking up because I'm looking at the clock because I've got to go to work in like 15 minutes. Okay, quickly I'm going to go through some things that you need to watch out for post-op. The color of your fingernails. This is something that I didn't know about. Usually the color underneath your fingernails is pink. But if it starts to go gray, that means that you're dehydrated. And you're also iron deficient. And you need to see your doctor. If your hair is falling out in clumps and not, you're going to have regular hair falling out. But if your hair is falling out in clumps, you are not getting all the protein you need. And you need to take biotin. Really bad. And you need to see your doctor. If you're having pains in your legs, like really bad pain, or you're getting swelling in your legs, talk to your doctor. Call your doctor immediately. You might have a blood clot. What else? You're feeling dizzy, lightheaded. You're not getting enough water. That's one of the things. That's dehydration. If you're hot and you're not sweating, you're dehydrated. I think of all the different things. Oh, if you bruise really easily, like you just barely bumped your arm or your leg and you get a bruise and it's really dark or it won't heal very quickly, you're not getting enough protein. That's one of the big signs you're not getting enough protein if you bruise very easily. And if you are getting enough protein and you know you're getting enough protein, please talk to your doctor. So it might be something even more serious. Please make sure you're getting all your minerals and your vitamins. It's very important to at least take a daily vitamin. Centrum, something like that. Daily vitamin that's not a gummy, because if you get gummies, there's no minerals in it. It's squishy. There's no minerals at all. No gummy vitamins. Make sure you're taking calcium. You're not just going to get that out of your daily vitamin. Especially if you're only a couple of months out, please take 2 daily vitamins a day, and double, make sure you're getting your iron and your calcium and your vitamin D. It's a big, big one, and vitamin B, B complex. I think that's all I can think of. That's about it. I mean, in walking, just walking. You really don't have to do any like hefty exercising. A lot of people think, well, I'm too old to have this surgery. Even if I did come out and I can't go and do all these workouts and things that people want to do, you really don't have to. You start off small. The main thing is to get outside your door. Put on your tennis shoes and step outside. Even if you're just put your hair back in a ponytail or whatever. That is the main thing, is to go out and walk and burn those calories. Don't sit on your butt, because you will get blood clot issues if you do. Also, you'll have joint issues, not getting enough fluids into your joints. Anyway, this video is running too long, and I'm going to let you go and stop boring you to death. I hope this was very informative. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and go ahead and leave comments if you want. Just please be respectful of others. That's all I ask. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a good new year and looking forward to spring, and stay warm and stay safe.